Inspired by Elizabeth Ann Seton, our guiding values shape who we are. Individually, they guide us. Together, they're our blueprint for Seton Hall. And in the story of biology student Sanskruti Brahmbhatt, we see love and action come to life.
Growing up, I was in a very Indian immigrant household, so both my parents were working. My dad used to commute to New York, so he would be gone before I woke up and then come back by the time I was going to bed. So my grandparents, especially my grandfather, played a really critical role in my childhood. So when I was in 8th grade, my grandfather already had diabetes, so he'd kind of been feeling ill, and then all of a sudden we saw a pretty rapid decline in his health. So we took him to get checked up, and we found out he has very aggressive colon cancer. And that was a pretty shaking moment for the entire family because he was like our rock. From that point forward, I started really playing more of a heavy role in his life. It kind of naturally fell on me to go to all of his doctor's appointments, his oncology appointments, his chemotherapy appointments, and translate. So he felt safe and he kind of knew what was going on. And so because of that, that was my first real introduction to the medical world and to physicians and what cancer really is.
Love doesn't end in grief. Sometimes it becomes a calling and makes us take action.
My freshman year, I was studying a late night during final season, my first semester, and I get on to McNulty's elevator to go back to my dorm, and there are 2 other researchers, and they're talking and they start mentioning something about cancer. I asked what they were talking about, and I started asking some questions. One of them gave me their business card to come back next semester and see if I was interested in working in the lab. And that's how I began my research journey here at Seton Hall University.
Being curious opened the door to work on award-winning research.
So the molecule that we work with is phthalocyanines. It's really, really cool because it is photodynamic, so it's activated by light. So when light shines on it, it has the ability to degrade organic materials. And so what we're hoping to do in the near future with phthalocyanines is be able to do a more specified treatment to where the tumor is.
Sanskruti shared her breakthrough at conferences and was recognized with many awards.
One of the things that I really do believe in is love isn't just words, but it's the things that we do, it's the actions that we take. And my story with my grandfather didn't just end in the grief that was him passing away, but it also now translated into the purpose of me wanting to go into the medical world and becoming a doctor and researching this disease and hoping to find a cure.
Through Sanskruti's story, our guiding values come to life, and we see how Elizabeth Ann Seton's spirit is impacting our community each day.